Hey guys, before this video starts, if you like this video, please subscribe, ring the bell, and comment and engage and all that kind of stuff. I want to make different kinds of videos as well, and support on the channel is what makes that viable for me. So if you like the video, please do those things. Thanks. Hey guys, what's up? Daddy here. Today I thought I would come at you with a video that is talking about money makers that still work and are still relevant currently. So I've made a lot of money making guides over the past couple months, and just because of the state of the market, some of them are less viable than others. So I thought I would go over two methods for gatherers and then two methods for people who don't have any gathering at all about money makers that can still make you money now, even with the market how it is. I might make more of these in the future depending on how this video treats the market. But yeah, with that in mind, let's get into the video. So the first method that I want to go over that I didn't really touch on in my other videos is farming Aethersand. So just because of how many tinctures are being made right now, the Moonlight and the End-Tide Aethersand are both very profitable right now. So the easiest one to be able to get, in my opinion, is the Moonlight Aethersand. Your mileage may vary on your server, but on Genova at least it's like 1,500 each. It's really easy to get. So if you use Gather Buddy, you're able to just search for ephemeral nodes under Endwalker, and you can just like click on it and teleport right to it. But if you're on console or you don't have Gather Buddy installed, you can just go to the website that I have linked in the description, and that has timers up for all the websites as well. So with that, you're able to see when the ephemeral nodes are up. It's the Eureka clay and the one on the moon as well, the lunar quartz. So if you harvest those, you want to make sure that you get the collectability up to 1,000, because that gives you the possibility to get a bonus. And when you get the bonus, you're able to potentially get like 6 or 7 or 8. And if these go for 1,500 each, just getting one bonus could be like 30 or 40k. So that's pretty good money. So farming Aethersand is a good thing to do right now for money. So I'm showing right now how to get the Moonlight Aethersand, and it's just going to the zone and then harvesting it for the 4 hours or so Eorzea time that it's up. And I'm going to show you now how to get the Moonlight Aethersand in case, the End-Tide Aethersand, in case the Moonlight Aethersand price isn't as good on your server. So if we head to Tamamizu here, we can just get on our mount, and where we're heading is just this little corner right down here. And if you guys are wondering, just while I'm flying over there, how to install Gather Buddy, I have linked in the description a video that I posted just recently about some of the add-ons that I use, so you can check that video out in the description. I also talk about the high contrast maps that I have here, the black and white maps. So where we're heading is right here, and we'll go there now. All right, so once we're here, we just want to go to these fishing spots here that we can see. These level 90 teeming waters. We want to make sure we have our collect glove on, and then we can just check it out. And the fish that we're looking for right here is, you'll see if it pops up. It's not these ones here with the wide one, but it's the same kind of shape. It's the medium-sized ones that have the thin hitbox. And we'll see hopefully one pop up. There we are, the Othardian Lumpsucker. That's what we're looking for here. So you can use Nature's Bounty if you see one come. If you're really fast and you see one coming, you can use Nature's Bounty, and that'll make the next one guaranteed to be large. And that's basically all the optimization there is with it. I got pretty bad luck with this one, whatever. But sometimes you can get a few, and then you can just ethereally reduce these guys, and they will give you the End-Tide Aethersand. And again, you can get pretty high quantities from this as well. Like you can get like 6 or 7 from the lucky ones, the bonus ones. So that's how you get these two, and those go on the market board, at least on my server, for quite a bit. So next I'm going to talk about another quite dependable method that you can rely on. So another really dependable moneymaker is farming legendary nodes. Now, I know that the actual material that you get from the nodes is worth absolutely nothing right now, but that's not what we're doing it for. We're doing it for Gatherer's Materia, which still goes for a pretty healthy amount, not as much as before before 6.05, but it still goes for quite a bit. So how to get this is you want to first unlock legendary nodes, and I've provided a link in the description on where to do that. I've went over this before, but it's in Razadhan, and you can head there to unlock legendary nodes for scripts. And I have a link to where I talk about that in the description as well, just because I don't want this video to be too long. But once you have legendary nodes unlocked, you're able to, again, use Gather Buddy or the FFXIV Gathering website I have linked in the description to find out where all these nodes are. Now, all you basically do is go from node to node and harvest them. Now, there are some requirements. You do need to have 870 gathering points for this to be the most efficient, and that's so you can use Solid Reason or the Ageless Words 3 times in a gathering node. The other thing that you want bare minimum is 2990 perception, and 2990 perception is what you need to actually harvest the material. And then you want all the materia slots filled in your gear. So even if your gear is like you've met the requirements for it, you want to fill up all the slots, because for every additional slot, you spirit bond to that gear 20% faster. So what we're going to be doing is spirit bonding by harvesting the material from the node, and then just using the materia extraction to pull out the materia once it's at 100%. I really like this moneymaker because you can just kind of zone out while you watch Netflix or something like that, and you can just, yeah, chill. Harvest it as much as you want, and then you have a whole bunch of materia, and it just kind of builds up in your inventory and you can sell it. So I think this is a pretty good moneymaker as well. So those are the gathering ones that I've covered. Now I just want to move on to the non-gathering methods that I have. Now, admittedly, these make a little bit less money, but again, you're not leveling your gatherers, so you can't complain too much. So here are 2 methods that I found pretty great. So this next one is a really good moneymaker that I like to do in my downtime. It doesn't make me a huge amount, but it's nice whenever it makes me money. And the best part is that a lot of it doesn't even require the market board, or some of it does, but yeah. So what I'm going to be going over right now is, they're called bunny fates, colloquially, and they are in the Pyros and Hydatos zones of Eureka. Those are the ones we want to be looking at, so it does require you to progress to there. I do have a guide on how to progress to there in Eureka, again linked in the description, so you can check that out. But basically the premise of this is to wait in the location. This is another thing you can do that's pretty like AFK while you're doing other stuff. And when the bunny fate spawns, you can kill the bunny, or sorry, kill the enemies, help the bunny, and then the bunny will lead you to treasure, basically. So this is a really good way to, again, make money. I highly recommend it. You can get the mount from this, which is worth a few mil each, which is a good like big payout, but also you can get gold and silver chests that give you 20, 30, 40k gil, and the gold chest gives you 100k. So that's a good way to make a little bit of money if you've already unlocked Eureka especially. Another way, I'm just going to add this to the end of the video if you guys have done Eureka or you guys need extra motivation. I have this posted again in my Eureka guide, but if you complete the Baldesian Arsenal, every run of the Baldesian Arsenal, the material that it gives you, like the cryptic seals you get from it, is worth about 1 to 1.5 mil. I'm not going to go in guide on how to do the Baldesian Arsenal itself unless that's something you guys really want. But yeah, that's another way to make money in Eureka. So doing the bunny fates in Hydatos and doing the bunny fates in Pyros both give you mounts, and yeah, whichever one you want to do is kind of up to you. Maybe if the Eldthur mount is more popular on your data center, you can do that one, or if the petrol is more popular, you can do it there too. So that's another way to make money, and I'm just going to go over one more method here. So I talk about this in basically every one of my videos, but this one is a little bit different, and it's going to be talking about maps. So the treasure maps right now are in a really interesting spot where the Endwalker maps, you can't really get much that's worth much money from them, but the maps themselves are very cheap on the market board. So if you're unaware, when you get a portal from maps, the actual gil you can get from the portal itself can range up to like 250k. So if you go with a full party of people and you're doing treasure maps, that is a really good way to make gil. Now, if you're unfamiliar with treasure maps, you can just buy them off the market board, and you can see me doing that here. There is a list of different maps that give you different materials. So depending on what map you do, you get different high-level crafting materials that you can exchange for well, like the calfskin rider jacket, the rebel coat, stuff like that. So right now, at least this is market dependent. So right now, the calfskin rider stuff, the calf leather is going for a pretty good price right now. So it would be worth it to go back and do Shadowbringers maps with your buddies. That's a good thing to do. Now, of course, I'm leaving this to the end of the video because this makes you the most money if you do it with a full party of people. That being said, there is a party finder option for treasure maps, so I definitely think it's worth it to do that. And as far as gathering treasure maps, I'm going to show you where to get the Endwalker maps as well as the Shadowbringers maps, and I'm doing that on screen now. But if you don't have your gathering leveled up and you still want to do this, you can simply buy the maps on the market board, and as long as they're below, like, 40k, you can probably stand to make money by doing them. And this is another bit of fun content that gives you titles and achievements, and I think if you're getting titles and achievements, it's worth it even if the money isn't as fast as you might expect it to be. So there are a bunch of money makers that still work. Hopefully you guys like that, and let's get into the outro of the video. Alright, so this is the outro of the video. I just wanted to thank you guys for checking out my channel. I've been experimenting with a couple of different types of uploads, just different like guides for things. They haven't been performing super well. I'm not sure if that's because like the algorithm really favors the Gil Making guides, or if it's just because Final Fantasy is in a bit of a lull between patches right now. It's always a little bit difficult to like dissuade that like anxiety, because the way that YouTube ranks it is it tells you like if you upload a video and it doesn't perform super well, it'll be like 10 out of 10, like it's like ranked the bottom, and you see that. So it's kind of like psychic damage if you upload a video that doesn't perform well. So if you guys are a fan of my channel and just like my guides in general, please make sure you're subscribed and like you ring the notification bell and stuff like that. I don't usually ask people to do that in my videos, but I think that'll help a lot. So if that's something that you guys are interested in, also be sure to join the Discord. I want to make more different kind of content, but and I don't want to just fall into like a super specific niche, but at the end of the day, I also want my channel to perform well. So it's a bit of a difficult thing to do. So if there's any kinds of content that you guys want to see, please let me know in the description below. And yeah, make sure you guys join the community and stuff like that. I want to start running some contests in my Discord soon. So yeah, join that and make sure you're ready for that. And I'll see you guys next week with another video. Thanks for the support, everybody.